What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Big D. Now, I have a confession to make. This is the second time I have recorded this specific episode due to, well, I messed up and deleted some previous recordings, so I had to go through and set everything up again in order to show you guys what I was going to do last time. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I said we were going to do some mod reviews, and here are some mods that I want to review with you today. Alright? We'll start here with the Mercedes. Let's see here. Mercedes-Benz E-Class, $53,000, $20 a day in maintenance, 185 horsepower. All right. It is a pretty sharp-looking vehicle. Like, they did a really good job with this. Very impressed with it. The only thing I don't like is that the left and right is inverted. So left and right's inverted, but up and down are not. But they did a really good job on this. I mean, pretty clean. And see, I can't hardly get it back. So, but yeah, it looks really good. You know what would be cool if somebody could figure out how to get that little mini map from the bottom left, and just kind of throw it on the dash in one of these GPSs. I think that would be amazing. But other than that, pretty cool. It's got decent handling. It's got the same specs as the pickup as far as physics go and steering. So I've been driving it around a little bit. It's a little bit dirty, but all in all, yeah, it's a decent mod, and something that I'll keep in the garage. You know, good car to take out for date night, something like that. So there's that one there. The second thing I want to show you guys is this here. It's called the service pickup. It uses the modeling from Giants. However, they did switch out the tires and the suspension. They put some strobes on it, and if you see there, yeah, that's a fertilizer container and some seeds. And I really wish those roosters would shut up. So let's give this a whirl. Decent horn. So it's slightly more upgraded than the original pickup. It goes a little bit faster. God, I keep hitting the wrong menu, guys. If you look here, it runs $38,000, $20 a day in maintenance, 220 horsepower. I think they went a little soft on the horsepower, but it really does not affect the performance. So basically, this thing here, what's awesome about this is that you are going to be able to basically refill your seeders and your fertilizers out in the field without having to run it back. It does not have a capacity limit. It just acts. It's basically, it acts like the model as far as like your mobile your seeders where you refill your seeds, or your fertilizer filler. So it has the specs from that. It does have you know, the lights like usual, but they did throw some strobes on there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm totally keeping this. This is an awesome way to go through and refill all your stuff in the field. Just kind of feels like you're running a real farm. And then look at that suspension. Yeah, this is an awesome mod. if you're interested in this mod or any of the mods that I do use, the links are always in the description. And see, what I do with this truck here is basically I hook up to it. Okay. And now I can basically go out to a field, refuel the tractors, and basically do everything I need to do to support the farm out in the fields, and I don't have to run equipment back, especially those combines that are awful slow. So the fuel tank is the standard fuel tank, so the capacity is only 4,000 liters. So you fill a couple combines from, you know, that are completely dried up or something like that, then, you know, you'll have to take it and refuel it. But all in all, a pretty good mod. Something I do plan on keeping as part of my game. The fleet here on the farm. So enough on that. Last but not least, we're going to check out something else. This is the Amazone. Let me not mess this up. This is the Amazone Grasshopper. And I keep going to the wrong menu every time I do this. But the Amazone Grasshopper, they only charged $100 for this thing. 2,000 horsepower. And also, yeah, it's 2,000 horsepower and is absolutely amazing. Science fiction device for testing purposes. Yeah, this thing's absolutely amazing. Every cool farm should have one of these. I mean, look at how fast this thing is. It is just absolutely mind-boggling. So 2,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in about a second. And those tires, those things are amazing. And you can just, the handling on this is spot on. It's not jerky. It's amazing. I mean, this thing will just climb look at that. Just climb anything. So, yeah. And here is another good part. Now, this thing does cut grass. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It has a capacity of, so it'll cut grass at 24 miles an hour. It has a capacity of 100,000 widgets of grass. So that is also amazing. And so, you know, if you wanted to bale some grass there pretty quick, you can just kind of, let's disable the pickup, and there you go. That's what it's leaving. You can take that grass, bale it up, do what you want with it, and you're good to go. I'm gonna have to come through, clean up this mess at some point, but anyway, pretty amazing deal, and something I do plan on keeping. So yeah, if you notice the money on the top right there, it's a lot higher than it was when you guys probably saw it at the end of the last episode. I spent a bunch of money trying to prep for what I thought was going to be episode number 9, and then I went through and was doing some stuff, and the delete all was right next to the delete option on my video recording software, and I accidentally deleted it. But so a lot of stuff did happen on the farm in order to get ready for what was going to be episode number 9, but we had to rethink things. Alright, so we're gonna go through and fast forward time and get ready to have the rest of the episode, and I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. I had to fast forward past a rainstorm, and I didn't want to put you guys through that, so we are now through the weather, and we're going to go ahead and basically show you what I was going to show you in this episode so that you guys can get Courseplay started to start producing silage. Now, first things first. Make sure that your mode is selected. So here, it is the last mode in Courseplay. It's called Fill an Empty Shovel. So click that. Then position the front loader, or the tractor, whatever you're using, with a bucket as straight in front of the silo that you're wanting to use. So here we are in silo 3, and we're going to set up the Courseplay for silo 3. Now, start course recording. Alright, so basically you will pull up to the edge of the loading area as such, and once you've reached the edge of the loading area, you set a waypoint. Go ahead and hit the waypoint there. Drive all the way through the loading area, all the way to the end of the silo. At about the end of the silo, go ahead and place another waypoint, and that indicates the loading area. Now, you want to make sure that when you back out, hit the reverse so it records the waypoints in reverse. So we're in reverse drive, and if you got to try and keep this as straight as possible. Courseplay will do exactly what you tell it to do most times. Alright, and then record the rest of your Courseplay, keeping in mind that you want to take a wide turn to your fill point. Now, one thing that I did not realize is that Courseplay will go through and record your it'll record your I do apologize, I'm stumbling with my words. It records your bucket positions for all Courseplay. So once you record bucket positions once, it'll always keep them, and you're good to go from there. Alright, so insert another waypoint there at your fill point. Hit the reverse drive, back away. That's good enough. And basically finish your Courseplay by ending up basically right behind where you started. That should be good there, and then hit a stop there. Alright, so to highlight the route, start, waypoint at the end of the fill station, reverse drive, go over to the where you input the silage and you sell point, insert another waypoint there, fill, reverse drive, back to here. Nothing but net. Trust me. If you do it the way I'm showing you here, it will always, it's going to do exactly that. Okay. So we'll go ahead and save our work. Silage, silo 3. All right. So there. Now it's saved, and we're good to go. Now, let's go ahead and get started with... I'm going to go ahead and show you this Courseplay in action. It's basically recorded the same way. For all these other silos. So let's go ahead and silage silo 2. And I keep misspelling silage. I'm ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, so there you go. There it is. The Courseplay set up. You can see all the waypoints and stuff pop up. Let's go ahead and get here, drive course. Alright, so I set it up the same way. You just saw me set it up. I set it up for the other 2 silos the same way, and it's good to hook. So that is basically, we're going to watch this guy in action. He fills up. He's going to do exactly what we want him to do. He's going to back away. And guys, you are going to make tons of money. That figure on the top right is even after a bunch of vehicle expenditures that I did have. and even at that point, it was, you know, I probably made over $1 million off of that one load of chaff silage. But we're gonna go through and display that Courseplay in action as well. So see, ladies and gentlemen, just that easy to create Courseplay for silage selling. And now we're gonna go onto the front end of the production cycle and grab us. We're going to need a couple of vehicles here. All right, we're gonna grab this semi truck. And we are going to get down to field 15. And get started. So let's go ahead and load the Courseplay we wanted to load here. We are loading field 15 to biosilo 1. Load that there. Off we go. There's that. Drive the course. Actually, we need to stop the driver, select the proper combine, because I do not. Forgot to do that. My apologies there. There we go, drive the course. And sometimes they do that, so I'm just gonna let him do his thing. We'll unfurl. We'll unfurl the crone. Sometimes Courseplay just does things because it wants to do them. So we'll unfurl this guy, get this guy ready. So, you know, a lot of the complaints about this crone is that if you attach a trailer, you can't hire a worker. But Courseplay solves that problem by providing you the means to basically designate certain courses. Oh, this is not the one I wanted. I want the other Magnum. There we are. Off we go. So we'll go ahead and get this bad boy loaded up as well. Combi mode, 15 to biosilo 1, click him, let's select the combine, Crone Big X, great. Alright, I do believe, alright, he's good to go. Alright, so the tractor's ready, everything's good to go. Hire a worker. So there it is. Now the semi-truck's in traffic. What are you in traffic about, guy? Really? Oh, that sucks. Alright. We shall get that fixed as quickly as possible. Let's see here. Let's take the service truck. Get it down there. It's and you're gonna discover with Courseplay that you're gonna be moving around equipment if you're not. Oh God! If you're not careful. You'll end up. We'll put the strobes on since it's an emergency. You'll end up moving equipment around and doing this and that. It's a big big pain sometimes. So be careful when you're doing this stuff as far as where you leave your equipment. I just happened to leave that forge wagon there, thinking it's not going to hurt anything there, and yeah, oh god, yeah, it does. So I can't remember if I highlighted the minimum setup to. That'll work. Thank you. Alright, that'll work. That's great. I can't quite remember if I highlighted the minimum setup for. I wonder if this thing actually hooks up, because that would be really cool, but I doubt it. Yeah, it only hooks up to the smaller stuff, but yeah, that's what I figured. Yep. Be sweet if there was like adapters for these pickup trucks. Anyway, so you can kind of see Courseplay running through there, doing what it's supposed to do, and then he's going to run back up here. Alright, and there's an issue with this tractor, and okay, well, sometimes Courseplay wants to do certain things and it can't. So you got to watch out the space around your fields and make sure that you're look, guy, you tried this the first time and it didn't work. I'm gonna steer you in the right direction here. Okay. Yeah, so you gotta watch Courseplay sometimes. Sorry, I get distracted watching him, and I'm like, okay, are you gonna figure this out, or are you gonna piss me off again? So there you go. All right, he's resorted himself and got his bearings, and off he goes. Okay, I'm in the way down here too. So, yep, it's my truck, bro. Sorry, I'll escort you. Off we go. So, at any rate, he's making his way back, and the intent is to be able to basically keep that crone working. Oh god, I'm driving through the fields again. Oh Lord. So yeah, I do love this truck. I mean, it's a pretty amazing truck. It's totally a keeper. I don't know how many times I say it each time I record an episode, but the mods, the links to the mods are in the description, in the down, if you will. So hit the show more, get the details on what I got, where I got it from. Alright, so this guy's full, and he's gone. So we got a little bit of lag time between the one guy and the other guy, but that's alright. We'll see how. The cool thing about Courseplay, and I'm like stumbling over my words, you can kind of see that guy, see him in the distance, the semi truck. He's on his way back, and our guy there is on his way out based off of how I designed the Courseplay. So he's going to start his route and he's headed out. Perfect. All right, now this guy is probably going to let's see here. He's probably going to turn into the biogas plant to try and get to the, maybe. Please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Yes. Thank you. All right. So, right? There we go. And that's the thing with Courseplay. It's semi-predictable is what I would like to call it. But when it works right, you're just like, yes, this is amazing. And you spend your time watching him, even though you're like, well, I could get to other things on the farm, but you're like, whatever. Look at this guy. He's gonna come around, get the equivalent amount of distance that is needed, and he is good to go. And we're gonna get started. So That's pretty amazing. Let's check on the other guy, because he's about halfway down to where the drop-off point is, and I do want to show you guys that Courseplay, that portion of Courseplay in action, and that's probably going to wrap up the episode. So here's the Magnum. So we'll follow along. We'll back away, minimize this Courseplay menu. All right. So we will follow along on what we're doing. So yeah, this is going to improve the efficiency of your farm. I don't even know how many fold. I can throw a number out there, tenfold. But no, seriously, you guys are going to be able to do so much and make so much money. As you can tell, there on the top right, my money's just steadily been going up. This entire episode, ever since I started the Courseplay for the silage. I put some grass silage in there because I wanted to have something to show you guys, because I didn't want to re-record this stuff for Silo 2 as of yet. I basically want to go into like mega mode for alright, and it looks like our semi-truck is stuck again, but I want to show you guys. See this Courseplay here, so you can see that the driver knows where the silo starts, and he just kind of goes through and paces himself through there and gets that done. He drops off, and then he's going to take off back towards the field to get more. Alright, so oh Lord, stop. So you do have to be aware sometimes of where you set up Courseplay. It can be annoying if you have to fight it. And now, the first time I filmed this, I didn't actually have this many issues with Courseplay. It's just been this time around. So, lesson to all: be sure on. Okay, drive now. I don't even know what's going on right now. Why? Okay, well, and this is sometimes what you do with Courseplay. The guy's like, "Yep, I'm good. I don't remember where I'm at. I'm out of here." So off he goes. My goodness. That's all right though. Hopefully our other tractor. Let's check him on the map there. Yeah, he's on his way back, so he'll be here shortly. But at any rate, guys, that is Courseplay in a nutshell. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Doesn't hurt to leave a like. Just go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to keep up with the series, please go ahead and hit the red button and subscribe. And if you missed any of the previous Courseplay setups, I pretty much have gone through all of them except field work, which is coming up in a couple episodes. I'm gonna do a little bit more farming next episode and kind of get a bunch of Courseplays going all at once. And then once we get to a good point there, we'll go ahead and do the field work Courseplay tutorial, if you will. We'll continue to do some mod reviews. We're definitely going to keep the ones from today in the garage. So once again, thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy farming.